Have you ever been in this situation? You're thinking of buying something new, maybe a new phone, some clothes you really liked, or planning a trip with your family. You're excited. You start making mental plans. You can already imagine holding that new phone or enjoying a weekend in the mountains. But suddenly, reality hits. You remember that your rent is due next week. Your car EMI is just around the corner. The electricity bill is pending. Your credit card bill is waiting to explode. And just like that, your excitement disappears. You're stuck. Should you spend and enjoy life now? Or pay your bills and be responsible? This is a situation almost every middle-class person faces. And if it has happened to you, you are not alone. This is exactly what Dave Ramsey talks about in his book, The Total Money Makeover. He says something powerful. Live like no one else now, so that you can live like no one else later. That means, if you are willing to make sacrifices today, if you can stop following what most people are doing and take smarter actions, you'll reach a future that most people can only dream about. But how do you do that? The secret, Dave says, is not in some complicated financial trick. It's not about knowing stock market formulas or becoming a money genius. No, it's about your behavior. Yes, according to Dave, 80% of financial success is about how you behave, and only 20% is about what you know. In simple words, even if you don't have expert knowledge, you can become financially free if you can change your habits. In this story, I'm going to walk you through 5 important lessons from the book, explained in a simple, real-world way, so that you too can start your money makeover. Lesson 1. Stop ignoring the problem. Let's understand it with a story. If you throw a frog into boiling hot water, it will jump out immediately to save itself. But if you put the same frog in normal water and slowly heat it, it won't realize the danger. It will just sit there until it's too late. That's how our finances work. Nobody becomes poor in one night. No one falls into big debt suddenly. It happens slowly. One small loan, one unnecessary shopping, one ignored EMI, and then another and another. Before we know it, we are stuck. But most people don't notice the warning signs. They continue living the same way, ignoring the problem, hoping everything will fix itself. But it doesn't. That's why the first step to financial freedom is facing the truth. Take a deep look at your financial life. How much do you earn? Where's your money going? How much do you save each month? How much do you spend on eating out, gadgets, subscriptions, or clothes? You might have a nice phone, a good house, even a car. But if your credit card is maxed out and you are only surviving paycheck to paycheck, then you're inside a financial bubble. And one small emergency can pop it. So don't ignore the signs. Don't wait. Start today. Take full control of your money. Lesson 2. Build an emergency fund first. Now imagine this. You finally decided to change. You've made a plan. You're ready to save and invest. And suddenly, something unexpected happens. Maybe your bike breaks down, or someone in the family falls sick, or your job gets delayed, and all your savings are wiped out. That's why Dave says, before you save for anything else, before you invest, save for emergencies. He suggests saving about $1,000, which is around 75,000 rupees. This money should not be touched for anything else. This is not for pizza nights or birthday gifts. This is your backup plan, your shield. Keep it somewhere safe but accessible. Don't invest it in shares or put it in an account where you'll spend it easily. Some people even keep it in cash, hidden at home, so they remember. This is only for real emergencies. This emergency fund gives you peace of mind. It gives you time to breathe. And most importantly, it helps you avoid using credit cards or taking loans again. If you ever need to use it, that's okay. But make it your top priority to fill it again as soon as possible. Lesson 3. Destroy your debt using the snowball method. Now comes the most important step, getting rid of debt. Debt is like carrying a heavy bag on your back every day. No matter how much you earn, if your money is going toward EMI after EMI, you'll always feel stuck. Dave gives a simple way to tackle this called the debt snowball method. Here's how it works. Write down all your debts. Yes, all of them. List them from smallest to largest amount, not based on interest rate, but by size. Let's say you owe 10,000 rupees to a friend. You have a phone loan of 25,000. Your credit card bill is 50,000. Your car EMI is 65,000. Start by attacking the smallest one, your friend's loan. Let's say you can save 5,000 rupees per month. In just 2 months, you can clear that first loan. Now, take that 5,000 and use it to pay the next loan faster. As you clear each loan, the money you free up increases, like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and stronger. And soon, all your debt will be gone. Yes, it will take time. Yes, you'll need to cut down on extras. But remember, you are buying your freedom. You are not sacrificing your life. You are securing your future. Lesson 4. Create a runway fund, safety net. Now imagine this. You've paid off your debt. No EMI, no credit card bill, nothing. For the first time in years, your salary is yours. Every single rupee. This is the moment to build your runway fund, your true financial safety net. Here's the idea. Save at least 3 months' worth of expenses. Let's say you need 30,000 rupees every month to survive. Rent, food, bills, everything. Your goal is to save 90,000 rupees first. Then slowly build it up to 6 months, then 12. Why? Because if anything big happens, job loss, health emergency, sudden travel, you'll have time to think clearly. You won't panic. You won't be forced to take bad decisions or bad jobs. You'll have the freedom to breathe. Most people don't reach this point because they give up early. But the ones who do, they build a life where no crisis can shake them. Lesson 5. Invest and enjoy. The smart way. Now comes the part you've been waiting for. You're debt-free. You have your emergency and runway funds. You're safe, stable, and clear-headed. Now it's time to enjoy. But enjoy the smart way. Dave says, put at least 15% of your income into investments. That could be index funds, mutual funds, good stocks, or even starting your own business. Your goal should be to earn at least 10% annual return. That's enough to slowly and steadily build wealth. Over time, as your investments grow, your money will start working for you. And the best part? You will now enjoy your life without stress. No debt, no guilt, no pressure. That's the joy of true financial freedom. And now, the final word. Let's be honest. Everything we just talked about, it's not always easy. Sometimes it feels boring. Sometimes it feels slow. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is enjoying life and you're stuck making sacrifices. But let me ask you, would you rather feel the pain of discipline today or the pain of regret tomorrow? Because the day will come when your bank balance is strong, your mind is peaceful, and your life is yours completely. And when people ask you, how did you do it? You'll say, I made choices that most people weren't willing to make. Remember, success doesn't come from what you know. It comes from what you do again and again. So start today, even if the steps are small, even if it's just saving 100 rupees a week. Because every smart decision adds up. And one day, you look back and be proud that you started. If this story inspired you, made you think, or even helped you feel seen, share it with someone you care about. Let's spread this message. Because financial freedom is not just for the rich. It's for anyone who is ready to act with courage and discipline. Thanks for listening. And until next time, live with intention, spend with purpose, and invest in your future.